Get you the latest on these Sam Leavitt reports.
late.
You sound like you really want to sing,
Yeah.
Wolf. Which is probably good since
Yes.
to be fair, I don't even think I really made this bet with you. Rick made this. He brokered a bet between the two of us. I did take a picture of the ASU fight song because it's on the wall, obviously in the press box.
Okay.
But I don't think you need it. Wolf was studying for this morning, and you were singing, and I tried to video it in the newsroom, but Jarrett Carlin was talking so loud that all you could hear was Jarrett Carlin anyway.
Okay, so what was the deal? What was it, Rick, once again? What were we doing?
You have to sing the ASU fight song because your West Virginia Mountaineers lost to Luke's Arizona State Sun Devils.
Okay, so we've got to do this, Basin Orleans. I have to. Can I just say right now that this is probably not going to go well, but no offense to anybody that is out there, especially if you're a Sun Devil. As a matter of fact, the Warrior Queen is the Sun Devil, ladies and gentlemen.
I will say, you are an honorary Sun Devil.
Okay,
you root for this
do.
Team to succeed.
Yes.
You're going to have to sing the song.
I do. Go ahead. Cue me up.
It's West Virginia, the Blueberry Mountaineer.
Okay, all right. I'm not. Cue it up again,
right,
and I'll do it correctly
well
here,
done,
Basin Onions.
Well played.
Yes. Give it to me again, Rick.
Fight devils down the field. Fight with your might and don't ever yield. Long may our colors outshine all others. Echo from the buttes, give them heck devils. Cheer, cheer for ASU. Fight for the old maroon. For it's hail, hail, the gang's all here, and it's onward to victory.
That felt good. Everybody's happy.
Man, that was brutal.
You actually kind of nailed that.
No,
Now, in what way did that go wrong?
Yes. Boy, it's a difficult song, Basin.
There's not really a build-up. You jump in and start singing.
It's, man, boom, there it was, right in your face. But anyways, I'm glad that's over. I paid it off.
Good. Well, way to go.
Yes.
I was dangerously close to having to sing the West Virginia fight song, which I think I know by heart now for all the times you have actually sung it on these airwaves.
Yes, okay.
All right, let's fun time's over. Let's catch everybody up on the Sam Leavitt reports from today. It started with On3 this morning. Steve Wiltfong and Pete Nakos. In their story, it said those two have learned that the camp of ASU quarterback Sam Leavitt is actively shopping the talented passer, quote, at a high level, unquote, to other programs with the plan of entering the transfer portal when the window opens on January 2nd. It says On3 is hearing that Leavitt's return to ASU for a third year is, quote, doubtful. And it said Leavitt is represented by his brother Dallin through CAA. He told Nakos a final decision has not been made. Then Dallin responded on Instagram, said he sent this to On3. He said, you guys are a joke. I addressed this right before Pete released the news. And he screenshotted the text conversation between him and Pete Nakos. So I'll read that real quick. The end of it was Pete saying, Dallin, hope you're well. Pete Nakos wanted to give you the heads up that we're reporting Sam is expected to enter the transfer portal and is doubtful to return to ASU. Dallin said, quote, why would you do that? That's not where things are right now. He's still deciding what he wants to do, unquote. So that was the text message. And then about an hour later, The Athletic has a report out there saying that, kind of echoing that it's doubtful that Sam Leavitt comes back to ASU. And they, in that story, say, quote, a school source told The Athletic that Miami and Texas Tech are two potential destinations for Leavitt, unquote.
Okay. So how do we vet all this, Basin Audience? For me, can I just do it? This is just my opinion as to what Luke just said. So because of that, I think this is what happened. I think you had Sam Leavitt and his people say, hey, this is free agency. Why shouldn't we go somewhere else and see what kind of interest we get? Just for the heck of it. Even if Sam doesn't want to leave, Sam, we got to go find out what you might be worth out there on the open market. So that's what they did. And they went out there, and guess what? They got some legitimate offers. Two, maybe. Maybe it was Miami, and maybe it was Texas Tech. They got legitimate offers. And now they come back to Sam, and they say, hey, Sammy, They're willing to pay you $7 million over here at Texas Tech, $8 million over at Texas Tech, $9 million. They're really interested in doing it. And maybe this is what Sam Leavitt is weighing. Whether or not, hey, you did the smart thing. You went out onto the open market and you found out what your value is worth. So maybe you could come back to ASU and say, hey, is there any way you can get close to this? Does that sound like something logical people would do in this situation? It does.
College football, the way it's set up right now, basically discourages loyalty. I mean, every time any school has a coaching change, every other school with a decent coach, that coach is just constantly asked, hey, are you leaving? Hey, are you leaving? Where are you going to leave? And chances are they're getting offers to leave. And it's even worse with the players now. They overcorrected and they said, hey, players are free agents every second of every day. And if you're doing really well, then a school with more money is just going to come take him. And then if Leavitt had a few more years, some school with even more money, then let's say Miami would come and take him from Miami if he played well.
Just want to say thank you for developing that kid.
Yeah, basically. You are our minor league system.
That's right.
I will keep saying this. I don't think this is a reflection on ASU. This is something we were talking about a couple of years ago. Unless you are a school that has unlimited money, whatever that number is, 8, 10, 12, 15 schools, everybody else, it's just it's the worst tier system ever.
Thank you.
I think ASU is probably more immune to it than a lot of schools right now because they have a pretty strong roster top to bottom. And as long as you have Kenny Dillingham, I think you're in a pretty good shape where whether it's Jake Fetty or Cam Dyer or whoever, they're going to develop pretty well under Kenny Dillingham because he's one of those quarterback whisperers. I think ASU.
Yeah, but
will
once
be
again,
fine.
if somebody wanted one of your players, they could take. They'd come right in. That's the problem with it. It's the principle. It's not the actual situation that ASU is in. It's the principle of it. If somebody wanted one of your players, they could have them.
The system discourages loyalty, and it discourages anybody other than the main couple of teams from getting good. Because if you get good, then whoever, Ohio State, Texas, Alabama, Texas Tech, because they're loaded because of the oil money, will look over and be like, hey, how'd you get so good? Give me all your players. I mean, that's kind of where I was going. I think ASU will be fine. I like Sam Leavitt a lot, but if he leaves, I think ASU will be fine. But what happens if Cam Dyer is really good next year or Jake Fetty? Then Texas Tech comes along and takes them, or Alabama or whoever. So this is the system that apparently 3% of the world wanted, and so we're all stuck with it until somebody decides they're running college football and fixes it.
Yes.
And even if Sam Leavitt stays, which I still think is possible, even though I know that report said doubtful.
Yeah.
Even if Sam Leavitt stays, because I think probably he's doing what you're saying, weighing his options, it doesn't change the fact that the system sucks and it's the worst in all of sports.
Yes, and I think, honestly, his brother is saying that as well. He's saying, hey, listen, he hasn't made his mind up. I believe that. I do. That makes a lot of sense. He's in the negotiation process. Hey, would you guys be interested in Sam Leavitt? The U's down there saying, oh, yeah, you know what, we'll give him $8 million a year. How about that? Okay, well, wow, that's really substantial. It's almost 3 times more than what ASU's giving him. Hey, let's go to ASU and see if can you guys do anything on this? Can you make this competitive? I mean, of course, it's the smart thing to do. In a free agent system, it is the smart thing you do. In the game of college football, it just happens every year, which is outrageous.
Yeah, it's happening all over the place, whether Leavitt stays at ASU or not.
Thanks for watching Wolf and Luke. Tap to see more and click the button in the middle to subscribe to Arizona Sports.